Ah, why can't I hit him? Okay. Let me get defensive position, please. Defensive position. There's a submachine gun or something. Where is he shooting from? Can't see him! Okay, I can see him. Okay, there's two of them. Yikes. Thank you for my help. That all of them? That's all of them. Whew. Okay, that took me a few tries. Can I get up there? Okay, that better be worth it though. Shatter recoil efficiency, hidden trends. House memory. The shot boost. Data breach. Yeah, look at this. Like the rocket actually did this to this pillar. Right, stand on that and get up there. Yep. All these speakers infecting everybody. I don't think it actually does it, but it's nice that you can actually affect the environment like that. Do that on top. Something lootable. No. I think so. Checking if there's stuff that I want to come back later. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we cleared the computer room, or whatever this is. Yeah, it didn't give us a name for that room. I think it's the computer room. Also, this might trigger guys again? No? Sometimes it triggers and sometimes it doesn't trigger new mobs. Okay. The other thing as well, the death isn't that punishing if you do die. Do like. Anything good? What's this? Somewhere along the line things went weird. No one was sure how this happened, whether it was something caused by someone or something, or if it just happened by itself. There were a lot of stories. Everyone had a theory of how it had happened, of which maybe the weirdest and perhaps only fittingly singled out here was the talk about a strange golden space helmet that someone had found and a secret research project to replicate and manufacture those helmets. It was said that the helmet opened a way to another place, different from this one, but whether that other was actually a place or just something that came over you when you were wearing the helmet, no one knew. Not even the scientists in charge of the project. In any case, also the myth went, the helmets or the people trying them on brought the other closer to here and things got weird. Things that people had learned to take for granted, like technology and physics and religions and time and stuff, just stopped working like they used to, stopped altogether or became something different. There were lots of accidents and terrible catastrophes at first, and most people died and disappeared, and in some places it rained flowers and others blood. and sometimes the other was very close, and everything rippled and warped as something big in the other passed close by, and sometimes it was even almost like the old times. In time people adjusted and adapted and learned to use the new like the old, new things and laws to fix some of the old, but mostly as time went by people just forgot that things had ever been different, and the weird became normal. Everyone, at least everyone who believed in the myth, thought that the golden helmets and those who wore them were bad, and they seemed to have a power. For those in the golden helmets, even while they were hardly ever seen anymore, were often on those rare occasions doing bad things. Luckily the other gave many people strange abilities, and a few heroes rose to fight the bad things, and there were lots of these bad things and lots of good things as well. But now, even more than before, the other things were ambiguous and never simple or clear, and people rarely could tell the good from the bad. In any case, things went on, and it was almost never boring. Who wrote this? Report to Dr. Darling. Maybe that's how everything started. The other. The weird became the new normal. We checked this, right? Did not check this. Did we check this? Ah, prophecy for Elu. Okay. Okay, let me just do a quick save. Fast travel save. And what's this? Mail room. There's pools of blood. It's not good news. Defeat these corrupted Tomas.
Great.
Also throws stuff at us. Good stuff. Watch out for his hirelings, because they also sharp at time. Let's try to dodge his projectiles. Ugh. What was that? Oh, the guy was right there. Okay, let's try to avoid the fire and projectiles. Not good on the health. He's only halfway. Ugh, okay. Oh, the other thing we lose when we die as well, you just saw on the left hand corner there, we lose crafting materials. Some of the what, source points I think it's called. Okay, so let's try it and not die. Trying to remember where I did it last time. I think I just huddled behind a corner. like I'm currently doing. So, we have to get Marcy down.
Fly now. Great.
Low ammo. So we're going to drop stuff again. Jeez, that was close. Okay, there's some of that over there. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? Ah. That's the thing that will take a chunk of health out of you. You don't dodge those. Where's this guy? Okay. See the Marcy, I see him. As long as he's not too close. I'll keep my eye on these allies that he's summoning. I can come upstairs. Oh my palms are getting sweaty, man. So he throws two at a time. You can get in. Ooh. Ah. Okay, there's the guy there. Ooh. There's someone there. Where is he? Over there. There's somebody up high. Okay, I got him. I think that pushes his allies away as well. Otherwise I need to remember there's one guy still alive.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
He's elevated.
Let's...
Sorry, what was she saying?
Stay focused. The
Let's
hotline
stay
should be past the mailroom.
Okay, so we got headshot damage plus 36%. Rate of fire boost 11% versus 13. Deconstructors. Okay. And personal mods. Sorters by type. These two are the same, so we can deconstruct one. And collectibles. Okay. He's elevated. These elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the His elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some His elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that his resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to the file blank for full report. Compiled by Emily Pope, a research specialist, by order of Director Jesse Faden. Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed the video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the user through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Stroitons Noguera Kulumaki, something like that, Mills Bowling, and Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by an external investigation team. Further action is pending. Okay, so let's then try and find some of those goodies that all these guys dropped. Shatter projectile choke. Yeah, so my strategy seemed to work. Don't just stand in one side, but run across sides. And this guy's spawning on the second level, which I didn't realize. Hold on. Might make a note of this. So I'm looking at the level, so I can see the first level, which has got stairs up. And there are that outside windows which we've tried to access with that weird fungus in there. However, there's also seems to be some sort of higher level platform there that's got its own alarms close by. Might try to access that at some point. Let me check that. So in the mail room, mail room. There's a elevated area. What do I call this? No stairs. No stairs. To come back later. Okay. I think we got all the loot from the guys, however there might be a few treasures maybe before we go up. What? Oh man, that is freaky. What's wrong with your arm? Are you alright? What is going on the corner? See that? So that corner of that. Oh man. The edge of this, it's got some weird effect, unless they did that on purpose with the RTX type stuff. Tea time. Collectibles. Tea time. Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. From J. Bowser, Jim Bowser, to M. Milosh, Malcolm Milosh. Subject: golf on Sunday. Okay. What's this? Outbound mail station E4. Ah, they use pneumatic pipes for everything. Okay. Let's have a quick look around. Wasn't there a... Oh man, that screeching noise. Wasn't there a chest or something around here as well? Imagine, oh, what I call seeing something somewhere. Yeah, so that area above that was what I was thinking of. In terms of and explore it later. Secret chest, secret chests. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go up. This hotline chamber to the left. The noises of this place, man. Probably maintenance or something upstairs. Did we come through this? No, but we've unlocked it now. Is there a file over here? Downstairs mailroom area. Okay. And that's the upstairs where that fungus is. Wasn't there anything there? Okay. Yeah, there's the fungus. Okay. Okay. Apparently this is what we've got. Check. Anything that I missed? Oh. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's keep going. Keep going. Hotline chamber. Ooh. Boot summary.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Okay. That's the Havana incident they talked about earlier as well. So what did we get? Shatter projectile choke. Projectile spread -6%, exclusive to shatter. Okay. Collectibles, case files. Boot summary. Event AWE 17. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Boot, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. The agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Boots home closet disappeared during this incident. AWE 17. Multimedia. Tomasi AWE report is what we just listened to. Okay. Oh, another file.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
ID? We just pick up an ID? Tomasi's ID. Tomasi Alberto.
The hiss got him.
Goodie. Low health boost. New one. This one. Damage while on low health plus 48%. That might be interesting. Okay, so we are looking for the hotline chamber.
The hotline can't be far now.
Just check if there's anything in the ceilings that we want to explore. Maybe later. Can we actually go up here? I don't think so. I'm gonna make it as a question mark there because the guy did disappear in there. Question mark. Disappear in the western end of the mail room. The ceiling hole that Tomasi disappeared to. So Tomasi. Question mark. Plus we've got our level 1 clearance now, so we can go back and check some of the stuff that we've not been able to yet. What's over there? To the director's office. Oh, everything is that direction. Except this launch efficiency. Hold on, let me check with that. Launch efficiency. -8%, -7%. Can keep the higher value one. Okay. I can hear the ringing hotline chamber. Hotline security log. Check this out. Hotline security log. Directed range. Bill Everett, custodian. Directed range. Bill Everett, custodian. Directed range. Bill Everett, directed range. Bill Everett, Carol Bishop. 10:26, 11 p. Custodian. Hotline chamber. Anything new? Doesn't look like it. Notice, this area is under 24-hour video surveillance. Check with guard before proceeding. Sorry.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
That's something new? So this took me a while to figure out, right? It says there, Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst is the light switch which we just pulled, but the law of 3 applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequency. 2,
Whoa.
3.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
I wonder what happens if you actually go through one of the other doors. They're trying to say you can only go through this door. 2, 3. But the way this works is you need to attune yourself to the motel every time you try and go through here. Hello? Hello? Can I go out? You can't. The casino is this way. No, you can't actually go through the door. And the way this works is you press this bell.
Hello? Anyone here?
And then one of those doors opened up. However, before I solve this, you need to solve a puzzle before you can proceed. I'm going to take a short bio break and make myself a mug of hot chocolate. So it's going to be a longer break, maybe 5 minutes or so. I'll be back.